But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despite...
Sorry, it hasn't played for me. It's not, so it's begun wrong, so I've got to play it again. Here's the intro.
But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
Hey, we're live. Just alive, just filling in for Flats. Flats was meant to be on at 7 p.m. GMT, then 8 p.m. GMT, and then he's changed it till tomorrow because he's got stuff on. So I just thought I'd go on instead of Flats. Obviously, I did the late movie last night, but from now on, I usually take over for Flats on a Tuesday because Tuesday, if he doesn't come on Tuesday. So from now on, movie night's got to be on a Tuesday, so I don't have to do it after Flats on a Friday because that's very late for me. So on a Tuesday, when I take over when I do instead of Flats, it'll be 8 p.m. GMT. So that's all good. So because I seen Flats wasn't going on tonight, I thought we'd just do another movie night. You know what I mean? And someone asked about Space Odyssey 2001 last night. I think it was Roger. So I thought, why not? I didn't have a chance to ask anybody, so I just went for Space Odyssey 2001. I'm going to say hello to the people in Rumble first. So Fuzzy's there. Fuzzy Foster, whose idea it was for Return to Oz. I think Fuzzy's watched it now. Fair play. Vicky, good to see you. And 4Jack's good to see you in the Rumble side. And YouTube side is... Obviously, I'll give you guys the Rumble link when we go to Rumble because we'll be doing an hour first, then we'll go to Rumble like we did last night and watch the movie. So, yeah, and it's a bit earlier in the night for me, so I'll make 2 p.m. tomorrow for my other stream because I didn't make it because I was up so late. So hence why I thought I'll do it. I'll cover for Flats when I realised he wasn't going on because I didn't do one today. What, babe?
Dorian said, can you watch some? He put a link in.
Yes. What is it? It's a Facebook reel. Yeah, I'll stick that on. Just let me say hello to everybody. Miss Maud, good to see you. IB McFly, good to see you. Baza, good to see you. Dorian, good to see you. Shannon Emerson, pleasure as always. And Miss Maud, again, always a pleasure because she's the missus.
Everywhere. I'm like dog shite everywhere.
And again, to the guys, I've already said hello to the guys in Rumble. But there's 7 watching Rumble. So good evening to Rumble and good evening to YouTube. I always forget about the Rumble side. It's a pain in the butt.
Do you know what though? I'm quite happy that I know who Fozzie and 4Jacks are on Rumble because everyone's got different names. Even I've got
Oh.
a different name.
Now Fuzzy's there. Fuzzy's the only one that hasn't got a shield. Fuzzy, 2 seconds. I'm going to type in your name, Fuzzy Foster, because you've got to type it in to make your moderators in Rumble. It sometimes takes 10 minutes for you to get the shield as well. So Fuzzy Foster AFC. I've got to type that in. Yeah, let me just get the Rumble up. I'll get another Rumble page for moderators. Go there. Go there. Go there.
Shannon, I think he's doing an hour on here and then going to Rumble. If I'm
Yeah. So now we're on here, then go to Rumble and watch the movie. Well, we're on Rumble anyway, but what I'll do is after an hour, I just switch off the YouTube side and continue in Rumble. Because you can't do the movie in YouTube, obviously. Right, what am I looking for? Account options, moderators.
But I'll just say, if I was wrong last night for timing people out, then I'm sorry, but I don't think I was.
What do you mean? What you saying sorry for?
No, because I'm admitting, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But if I'm not wrong, then I'm not sorry.
Fuzzy Foster AFC. Fuzzy Foster AFC.
Like,
Fuzzy Foster AFC. FOZZY Foster AFC. AFC. Return. And you're now a mod, Fuzzy Foster. But it might take 10 minutes for you to get your shield. It might take 10 minutes.
Rumble.
What?
Shannon's in Rumble.
Oh,
She just
okay.
went into Rumble, but she did. It says Farm Girl 86.
Oh, Farm Girl 86. Right. Okay. So that's you, is it? That's who?
At least she told
That's
her.
Shannon. 2 seconds, Shannon. Farm Girl 86. Okay. Farm Girl 86. I'll give you Farm Girl 86.
I had to ask Derek last night if It's Flat was what was his name? Doyle.
You're a moderator as well, Shannon. Farm Girl 86. Same year as my sister was born. 10 years after me. Same age as my younger sister. If that's your age.
3 years younger than me. If that's when you were born.
That's when you were born, not your age. Sorry. Because it would make you 38. It would make you 38. No. Talking over me.
Sorry.
It would make you 38, not 78. 70. Sorry. 86.
Derek fell asleep.
Derek fell asleep. Well, that's what I was just saying, Derek. Right? For me, it was very late. It was I started at 11 p.m. because it's after Flatzoid. So what I'm going to do, instead of doing it on a Friday night, I mean, I'm doing it tonight as well, just to fill in for flats. But what I'm going to do from now on is, because I usually fill in for flats on a Tuesday, that's 8 p.m. for me. Well, 7 p.m. that flats is on for me. But I usually go on 8 p.m. on a Tuesday to fill in for flats because he doesn't do Tuesday. So from now on, I'm going to use the Tuesday as the film night. So this Tuesday coming again will be film night. So, and then Friday won't be. So every other day will be normal. But Tuesday, when I fill in for flats, will be 8 p.m. GMT, which will be film night, which is flats' normal time. So film night will now be Tuesday from now on, after tonight. You know what I mean? After tonight's just a fill-in one. I didn't have a subject, so I thought we'll watch the movie. But I've got a few videos from some of our Flat Earther friends we can watch for an hour. Then we'll go over to. Well, then we'll continue on Rumble and get rid of the YouTube side. But yeah, good to see you guys. And we're going to start off with that Facebook clips that Dorian gave us. If it is
Did you say hi to Digital Wellness and Derek?
I didn't. I said hi to Derek because I was speaking to Derek. But Digital Wellness, good to see it. That's not showing me anything.
I haven't seen Space Odyssey either, Fuzzy.
2001. It might not be some people's. It's a weird film. It's Stanley Kubrick, so it's bound to be a bit weird. It's not everybody's type of film, but there's a lot of interesting concepts in that in it, I suppose. And I suppose they get a lot of their ideas for the spacecraft from these type of things. You know what I mean? Because this was made in 1968, the year before the moon landing, the alleged moon landing. It was made in 1968, and I think it was released in 69. I'm not sure, but this is made in 1968, and it's color. But yeah, it was made the year before the moon landing, and hence a lot of people think Stanley Kubrick was involved in the moon landing thing. But there you
What
go.
does good to you, limey bloke mean?
Limey, that's someone from Australia. And no, sorry, that's someone from yeah. No, that's someone from America. Colonists is called British limeys. Who said that? Like,
Digital wellness, and then Martin said, "What's occurring? Motherwell, Scotland, clocking in all right troops. What's occurring? Have you been watching Gavin and Stacey?
Who are we talking about? All right, who are we talking about, babe?
Martin.
Well, I can't see Martin. Oh yeah, Martin. There you are, bro. Good to see you. Digital wellness and Martin. Good to see you guys. What's occurring, mate? That's what they say in London. What's occurring, mate? What's a coup, mate? What's a coup?
Digital wellness is English, so at least I'm not the only English person here.
Well, doesn't matter, does it? Anyway, like Jesus died at 33 years old. Yeah, that's what. So this is the link. This is a link at Let me just get that link again, because I'm not sure this is the right link. Or is it? Who are you? I think this is the right link. This is a link at Dorian put up. Share. Which one is it? That one. Well, I've got so many tabs up at the minute. Don't know what is what. Which is which. Right. Let's get doing here. And make it bigger. Well, we can't make the Facebook ones bigger, can we? Can you? No, you can't. Or can you? No.
Digital wellness is a yank. Oh. So you're American.
What?
Turn the volume up on top right, you said.
I know. I'm not playing yet. I'm just figuring out things.
I'm just telling you what Dorian said.
I know what it is. I know exactly what it's got. I was just trying to figure a few things out. I was just trying to see if I could make it large. Stop talking over me. Can you not wait till I talk for you? Right, say what you're going to say.
I can't remember.
Say what you're going to say, babe.
No, I can't remember what I was
You're a weirdo. Absolutely.
No, I'm not. You are. You interrupted me.
No, you're interrupting me. It's because you're on the bloody laptop. That's why. It's got a delay, a little delay, so you keep interrupting me.
Weirdo.
Right, let's do it. Is it right? Oh, you can't rewind these ones, can you? No.
You have 33 vertebrae within your spine. There's an oil called Christos that goes up and down your spine about every 28 days. When it hits a nerve called the vagus nerve, which looks like a cross, it dies for about 2.5 days and it resurrects 3 days. Very similar to the story of Christ Jesus. Now, the reason why I bring that up is because I think this is very important.
That's big.
I believe in Jesus Christ in my heart of hearts. I believe Jesus walked on this earth and was one of the greatest leaders that we could ever experience. I also believe that he was teaching us an internal process within our own body that happens every 28 days that can awaken humanity to who they truly, truly are. Jesus died at 33 years old. You have 33 vertebrae within your spine. There's an oil called Christos.
That's interesting, isn't it? That's mental. That's mental. Oh, that is mental. I can't believe you got snow. I seen that Vicky just sent me a picture of the snow outside, and I've just got bloody rain. I think Dorian put another quick one in. Let's see that one. And this one. Yeah, hold on.
You did.
Yeah, I know.
You can have the snow, by the way.
Hey, Ryan.
Hello.
Hey, Cookie Monster.
I didn't even see that you were going to do it. I was assuming you were going to do something since he pushed his back to tomorrow, but I wasn't sure. That's why.
Yeah, I just thought, right. So I've told everybody else. I'm doing the film Space Odyssey 2001 tonight. But do you know I usually take over for Flats on a Tuesday night, because he doesn't do Tuesdays. From now on, I'm going to do the movie night on a Tuesday when I take over for Flats. Because last night when I did it, it was 11 p.m. and I didn't get 11:30 p.m. and I didn't finish till after 4. So 4 a.m. So from now on, I'm going to do it on a Tuesday night when Flats is off. So for me, that's 8 p.m. So it'll only take me up to midnight or 1 p.m. at the latest.
Right, if
which
it
is a
goes
lot better, because then I'll make my streams the next day. You know what I mean? So from now on, the movie night will be Tuesdays on a Tuesday night when Flats is meant to be on, same time as Flats is meant to be on. But there you go.
I emailed you, Ryan.
Yeah, I saw that. That's why I
did
came.
you?
I was just like, oh, I didn't realize. I just sent you one back too.
Oh,
Well, we've got 15. We've got 15 on 15 on there. I was going to say the people who I've gave shields to, the 2 people, you will get them probably after about 10 minutes. Sometimes they take about 10 minutes to come in. You know, just make sure. Yeah.
do you know what I did now? I told
Okay.
Ryan you were going live in 5 months.
5 months.
Months, damn, that's farther than tomorrow.
You're a little early, Brian. Come back later.
He put months, question mark.
But I'm there, dude. I'm there.
Right. This is the one? Yeah, okay.
To have 13 months, 28 days, 1 day of rest, even in the Bible. So look, we have 13 lunar cycles, 28 days, 13 zodiac signs. Every turtle shell you'll find, 13 sections in the middle, and 28 notches along the side.
I'm telling you guys, I've been saying this for a couple of
natural
months.
cycles.
Say again, right?
I've been trying to get you guys to look at this particular thing for a while now. I don't know if it's going to turn out to be anything, but I just think it's very interesting that they've changed almost everything about our lives, but yet we're still in denial that they're actually out to get us. It just cracks me up sometimes.
Who's out to get us?
The devil, of course.
Oh, I know that. I mean, I don't think we're in denial that anybody's out to get us, to be honest.
I know. No, I mean, like, when you generally bring up this subject of there being 13 moon cycles, people just go, oh, well, it doesn't matter. Why, why would they change it? They only changed it because it was convenient or it was wrong. I'm like, no, it's not wrong.
No, they changed it for a bloody reason.
It's really simple. It's
Of
really easy.
course. It was, things don't make sense now. Months don't make sense. The names of months, October. Oct means 8. It's the bloody 10th month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
September, Sep means 7. It's the 9th month. December, means 10. It's the 12th month. And there's always a 2-month deficit. You know what I mean? So it shows you they did something.
Well, it also goes back to why we change it from meters to inches, which is 12, right?
Yeah,
think about all this.
Yeah.
And what is and I'm not sure if it means anything, but 12 times 3 is 36, and 3 and 6, it goes back to that kind of thing, I think.
Of course. There's definitely things we look into, and we look in too far, and it doesn't mean anything. We see stuff in it, but there's stuff we don't look too far. We're not far enough into. We just
right, exactly. And it's because of this taboo stuff that we're worried that it's going to be some kind of Satanist thing, or that people are going to take us for, being full of shit, or being full of it because we're believing in something that might be, deception or whatever. But that's not really what it's about, though. Yeah, obviously.
Exactly right, bro. Exactly. Well, we've got 14 on YouTube and 14 on Rumble. I wonder if it's the same 14 people on both sides.
It might be, but that's good numbers, though.
Yeah, it is. It is, especially for just filling in. Yeah.
But your star signs have actually changed. Like, because I'm meant to be a Pisces.
Yeah.
And I'm like end of Feb. And now I'm an Aquarius.
Yeah, that's true. That is what star signs mean anything, but they have changed. They have changed. Yeah.
They have. I've always thought I was. Here it has. Old dates, February 20th to March 20th. Now it's March 12th to April 18th.
Right.
Of our realm. Listen to David Strait explain it more.
Our calendar is not quite right. We're supposed to have 13 months of 28 days, with 1 day.
Looks like a dildo at the top of his
Easter as a neutral day. That's
exactly
our
1 day of resurrection. Exactly what I said.
We've actually got 13 constellations, not 12. This same calendar is very close to the Mayan calendar, but it's also very close.
Some might say that the reason why they changed it is because of their fear of the number 13, but I'm not really sure that that's really an acceptable answer for it.
That's too much. That's too superstitious for me. Yeah, superstition doesn't. What? Why else did that come up?
But there was a time where superstition was a big thing, and a lot of people, well, at least they want us to believe that anyway.
Aye. I am sharing this. Oh yeah, it's just because my YouTube is behind. That's why. Oh right, see that messages come up from people pop up. Should do that. Should do that. That was from Sol. He's obviously giving me a link for something. Acrobat something. I don't know what it is. I'll check it a bit.
What is
Roger's just not here because he had to work.
Yeah.
7? I thought that was the 9th month. What does octbead?
This is why I've said
That's it.
the dates that they are giving us are incorrect. We used to have 13 months, 28 days, and 1 day of rest, even in the Bible. So look, we have 13 lunar cycles, 28 days, 13 zodiac signs. Every turtle shell you'll find, 13 sections in the middle, and 20.
Nice one. I think that's it for the ones in chat. Yeah, it is. All right then, cool. Have I got any? Sure, I think I've got a couple. Shall we do the Brian Logic one? He put it out a few days ago. Brian's Logic about the shadows, because that's about a 16-minute video. That'll probably take us up to an hour ish, and we can go over to the movie. Let's have a look at Brian Logic one. Brian Logic with the shadows. I haven't watched it yet. I just put it on my watch later, so I've downloaded it, and we'll have a look at it now.
Okay, this is a video that is not going to be popular with the ballers, I reckon. This is from a video just brought out today by Dave McKeegan. I think it's the 2nd of January 2025. Okay, this is I'm just going to come out and say it. It's like this debunks all rotation claims of the Earth. Not that they weren't already debunked, but this debunks it, and I'm going to point out why. I'm going to play a piece of video here, and then I'm going to go reset it to slower and play it again. Just want you to watch it, okay? So he's just showing his camera and mount following the sun.
Yeah.
Then he stops it. I'm just going to stop it here. But I'm not playing the sound. What Dave is pointing out is that flat earthers were saying that the sun was on the side of the camera, so it was a con job, whatever. But he points out the reason for that and shows it. It's totally legitimate. But the problem is the legitimate reason is the problem. Because this is something I've been researching, and both me and Quantum Eraser, and shout out to Quantum Eraser, he shared this.
Well, so hold on. People were thinking that the sun is the wrong side of the camera because that's shine on the camera. Is that what other people were thinking? He was saying that.
Yeah, I'm not really sure
what he was saying about that.
An issue, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I mean, that's not his point anyway. I just wanted to know what people were saying about that. But that's cool. I just want to know where he's coming from with the shadows and stuff.
Video with me.
Oh, the Rumble link. 2 secs. I'll get it now. Yeah. Copy. There we go. There's 19 on Rumble. There's more on Rumble than on YouTube at the minute. Cool. There's the Rumble link, Gematria. I don't think you're a mod of mine in Gematria in Rumble. If you go there and type in, let me know it's you. I don't know if you've got the same name there, because moderating is a pain in the butt there. To make a moderator, you've got to type in the name, so I've got to type it in properly. So if you comment in there, if you don't get your shield straight away, it'll take about 10 minutes. Let me know you're in there and I'll give you your shield.
Before I even got to watch the video, he shared it with me because he knows I've been looking at this stuff. Years ago, I was looking at this as well, this exact thing, which I'll go through in a minute. And I even questioned Wolfie on it concerning his mount, because he has a solar mount as well. So I'm just going to play it, and Dave is going to... I'm not going to play the audio because I can't play the audio through this.
There you go. Farm Girl is Shannon. Yeah, your shield shows up usually within 10 minutes, so you've got it now. And Fozzie.
Through this software, but it doesn't matter. I link Dave McKeegan's video in the description, but it won't matter. I lay out what it is that he's talking about. So you can see his solar mount here following the sun, right?
Hi, Martin. It's a shield over in Rumble. It's a shield. Are you over there? Or are you, Martin? I don't know if you're over there. If you are, type in your name and I'll make you moderators, like say Shields.
It's all time lapse or whatever, and then it starts going the opposite way, right? Now this is the problem. The whole point of the solar mount is it's supposed to be following the sun, right? And it's supposed to, like, if we go by official,
right? Hello,
That's
the
gematria.
That's gematria, right? The wabulance is gematria, right? Let me just type in your name, so it's the wabulance, right? Okay. The
I want to know what the whale means after my name.
The wabulance, is that right? I just moderate, huh?
No, put myself in a
time. That hasn't gone through. What stuff I've wrote it wrong? The wabulance. Why is that wrong? Oh, okay. The wabulance. Right. Okay. Let's try again.
I guess we just shouldn't be skeptical about McKeegan's video because he explained everything and had a good excuse for it, right? So we should just not second guess him.
Exactly.
Anyone that thinks you shouldn't be asking questions, Ryan.
This doesn't make any sense to me.
It's saying it's unable to find you. Have you followed me? Have you followed me, or are you just in comment? You maybe need to follow me first. It says it doesn't see you. The I'm spelling it right. Yeah. WAHBULANCE. Have you followed me?
Look up PJ Cruikshank in the search bar. His name will come up there.
No, because they're in the chat. They're in the chat, so they can just click on that. They follow that if they're not following.
Oh, I see.
They're already in the chat. Up, I'm followed. Right, let's try it now. The wabulance. Let's try again. Username THE. Hold on. Let me just
I like his name, the wabulance.
I know.
I hope that's not his full name.
It's
Do you know what? I'm gonna go and make myself a cup of tea.
There you go. That's it done now. You're now in. It might take 10 minutes, Gematria, to get your shield, but there you go.
Make a cup of tea.
There you go.
I want some.
Okay, babe. Okay.
And some biscuits.
Cool.
Biscuits.
Or crumpets.
Not crumpets.
All right, Joseph. Good to see you, bro. In YouTube. Good to see you, Joseph. Yeah, that's it. Right, so we've got 12 in here and 21. Rumble's taking over. Anyway, let's carry on.
Claims it's supposed to be basically going in the opposite direction to rotation of an Earth. To the rotation of a globe Earth. So technically, it can't go the other way because there's technically. See, this is the problem. I was going to debunk this whole thing with.
Hi, Gematria. If you type again in 10 minutes, your shield will be up. It usually takes about 10 minutes.
Mounts anyway. That was my whole point. But here I don't need to because this debunks it. Because the mount actually turns, it has gears, and it actually follows the sun. It doesn't just hold a point in the sky and basically goes against the rotation of a globe underneath it. Because if that was all it needed to do, all you'd need is a mechanical device, just a mechanical stop and a well-oiled, swivel, right? That's all you would need. Right. Mm-hmm. Technically, if the situation was that the sun was stationary and the Earth was rotating, and that what we see the sun do was only apparent, then you'd only need to stop the mount, basically, or stop the camera from turning. You'd have to.
You need to stop. Hold on.
Have it go up and down, power to go up and down in elevation. Yes, you would, because the sun is obviously going to go up and down in a.
Oh yeah, of course. He's right. I'm thinking backwards. I'm thinking, what's he saying now? No, I get him. I get exactly what he's saying now. Sorry, I was thinking backwards.
In elevation, as you know, it depends on its path and where you are. Long story short, it can't be doing that, right? So I'm going to go back again. Let's go back to where it was, back to here, and I'm going to change the settings to slower. So where are you? Playback speed. I'm going to bring it down to slow, right? We'll just go with that. So, as you can see, it's following the sun because it's actually on gears being made to follow. This is the thing, it's not just going against the rotation of a globe, it's actually following. That's actually what it does. It doesn't just go against the rotation, it actually follows, which means that the ground is stationary. But it doesn't matter because it's debunked here, because it's moving at 15 degrees per hour, right, following the sun there. I think Dave said it's taking a photograph a minute or something like that. But the point is that it's doing the 15 degree per hour rotation, right, left to right. And now it starts going right to left. But how come it's going right to left and the tripod is not moving?
Why? He's right. He's right.
Would have to be. Let's go back again. Sorry. Right. The tripod would have to move. For a start, right? Why would it be going off the other way and the tripod not moving with it? Because if the globe was rotating at 15 degrees per hour, right, in the opposite, so the sun is going here to the left of my screen, if you can see my pointer, right? But that's claimed to be only an apparent movement.
If it's tracking the sun, it should move it whatever the sun does, whether it goes up, down, left, right, whether it went in circles, in spirals. If it was focused on the sun, then it's going to follow the sun no matter what it does. Even if it was doing spirals in the sky, I'm sure it would have to follow, wouldn't it? If it's tracking the sun. I mean, it's set to track that thing. It should follow that thing. There should be no drift whatsoever, surely. I mean, I don't know much about these things, but surely if you're tracking something, there can't be drift unless it tracks something else instead. It doesn't make sense to me.
Can I just say, I don't really know Dave McKeegan, but his dog is a spaniel, and spaniels are being robbed all over the country at the minute.
Are they?
Yeah, working dogs.
Don't let your dog out, McKeegan. Don't let your dog out. Keep it on the lap. Keep it on the lap.
Make sure you know where it is. No, but that's not funny. I'd cry my eyes out if Minnie went missing.
I know, but these dogs are missing.
No, but if it did, I'm just saying, that breed of dog at the minute, you got to be careful. People are robbing
Conspiracy just posted a new video.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well, Derek. I thought it was a 360-degree rotating camera. I mean, if it's tracking...
Oh, my bad. It was a response.
It should be, shouldn't it? I mean, if it's tracking something that's possibly got to go all around you, surely it's 360-degree. I mean, as well as 360, it's got your pan up, pan down. Would it be pan up? Sorry, tilt up, tilt down. And you don't need to pan, it's following.
It's claimed to be within that paradigm, right? It's claimed to be stationary, and the globe Earth that this is claimed to be is going from left to right. So the sun is going right to left because it's only apparently going right to left, simply because we're claimed to be on something that's rotating left to right in this position, right? So the sun is apparently going from west to east because from east to west, because there is an apparent an apparent move from east to west because we're claimed to be on something that's rotating west to east, kind of thing, right? But it doesn't matter, because the point is that the mount is following the sun. The whole point of it following the sun is that it's actually not even claimed to. It's actually just claimed to go against the rotation of the Earth underneath it.
Yeah.
And that would be like, that claim alone is debunked by the gears within and the function of the mount. But the point is that in this scenario,
that's what I mean. It shouldn't be able to. They were going on about some kind of drift, having to sort it out and stuff like that. You had to keep calibrating it, basically. If it's tracking something, why do you need to calibrate it? It should be calibrated once to track that thing, and that's it. How can it drift if it's tracking a certain thing? It can't be tracking it and then continue on its own or go back on it away from it. It should be tracking that.
Yeah,
it's tracking.
I don't know much about the tracking systems or whatever, but I'm assuming it's similar to the one they put on telescopes that can find stars. I'm assuming it's just like it just drifts at a certain rate, right?
Yeah.
So it would be possible that you could screw up and not get the rate right, but it sounds to me like, I don't know, it just seems like an excuse to me.
Yeah,
he made a mistake somewhere and he could be pointing it out.
Is it? Do you have to set a speed for it, or is it not automatically just tracking that light it's focused
I always
on?
thought that it did it by pixels. Like once the image in the viewer moves, then it just moves to point towards the right spot. Yeah.
That's what I would have thought. It shouldn't have to be set at a speed.
Yeah, but I don't know how it works.
Because then that's not tracking. That's just That's just you mimicking in a way, sort of mirroring its movement. That's not tracking. You know, I think tracking would be more. It'd be explained better if it was actually
Somebody
tracking.
said it was 2 cameras.
Oh, there was more than 2 cameras. I mean,
no,
I don't
the
know.
360 camera. Someone said a while ago that it was 2 cameras.
What, a 360?
That's what someone said. Yeah.
I don't know. That's 1 camera there. They had more than 1 camera there, obviously, but I'm just mean that's 1 camera there. That's not 2. Right there, it's 1 camera. Anyway, it's in our main and in the foreground. Anyway, let's see what else he's saying.
It's claimed that, I won't use east, west, and west, east because we're talking about a globe and we're basically close to their south pole. We'll be talking about a situation where the globe Earth has to be going from the left of the screen around to the right, giving the impression that the sun is moving from the right around to the left. So I'll go again, right, and it's going to come up there now in a second, right, where you can.
There you go, Gematria. Your shield's up now. It's up.
See.
I don't know. Did Martin not say something about Rumble? If you're not if you follow me in Rumble, Martin, type something and I'll make you moderator. But if you're not, no, it's cool. But if you are, type something and let me know it's you, and I'll moderate. I'll moderate. I'll make you moderator. But I don't know if you're over in Rumble. It's just because you mentioned it earlier. I was just wondering.
It stops following the sun. Right, for whatever reason, Dave gave the reason because of a lead or whatever. But the point is, it starts rotating at the same rate as it was going the other way. Right, it's moving at the same rate. It hasn't changed at 15 degrees.
Yes.
Ryan was saying that apparently there's a 24-hour camera on the Antarctica trip that logs everything.
Yeah. On the Union Glacier, there's a webcam. Yeah, Flats and that have checked it. Nobody can see anything on it. There's not so far. The people have checked it and they can't see anything of them on it. You know, I haven't checked it myself.
I would like to see that with my own eyes, though. That would be awesome to just sit there and go through.
Yeah,
I mean, they're saying they went and they're not on that camera. There's got to be. I mean, that would be an obvious way of.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not sure that that's going to give us what we want.
Webcams are never, like, when I go to live webcams, like, they're never live. Like, I used to have this app thing, it would take you to live webcams in New York and certain places in America, and they're like 5 hours behind or something, you know, because I was checking out the times and like it was dark in one of the webcams and I checked the time over and it should have been morning, you know, or something like that. Yeah. So sometimes this was years ago. I don't know how good the world webcams are now when you look at them on the internet. I'm talking about an app from 2012 or something. They're probably a lot better now, you know. Hey, John Mango and Mike Van Dyke, good to see you. Good to see you.
Degrees per hour rotation. There's no difference in rate, and that's shown by the shadow there. Right, I'm just going to go back again. Right, it's shown. Watch the shadow. Right. When it starts going, it's going at the same rate as the shadow. It's moving now at the same rate as the shadow, right? And when it starts going the other way, right, you can see that the turn of the shadow and the turn of the camera are equal.
Hold on. What shadow are we talking about? What shadow?
Turn of the camera, right? You can see that the turn of the.
Yeah. I see the shadows. Sorry, so I didn't catch one for the start. I get it now. I get it. I see it.
Shadow and the turn of the camera are equal, right? So there's one going 15 degrees one way, one 15 degrees the other way towards each other, kind of thing, right?
Well, the shadow's got to go the opposite way of course. Sun's got to go one way and the shadow's got to go opposite. But then you've got to, on a globe Earth, it's not actually the sun going that way, it's the Earth going that way. So it's the shadow's actually it's weird. You've got to describe it all bloody opposite when it comes to the globe, because it's not the sun that's moving, it's bloody you know what I mean? On a globe, it's all bloody backwards, isn't it? All inverted. Yeah, Chris, we're just doing an hour on YouTube, and we're on Rumble at the same time. Then we're watching Space Odyssey 2001 Space Odyssey over on Rumble. So what I'll do is just cut the YouTube feed and then go over to stay on Rumble. We'll do that in about 20 minutes.
Just going to go back right where are we? To there. I'm just going to hold it there. It's going to escape there. Come down and show what I mean.
Oh yeah.
So
there, again, it's the same site as I used last night for with Return to Oz. So if it is a little quiet for you guys, you'll have to turn it up on your devices because it's the same. And it doesn't matter which website I tried; they're all the same kind of volume. So yeah, you just have to turn it up on your device if it's a little low.
Claiming, right? Here is somebody here at Union Glacier. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger, right? This is the person here. And they're looking at the sun here, right?
Right.
Now, this is their line of sight. I'm just going to move that. They're looking straight out at the sun here, right? Mm-hmm. This is the claimed sun. The sun is claimed to be, and we have the rotation going this way, right? Yeah. So that was the mistake I made in my original videos about this. I had the rotation going wrong for them actually looking north.
It is always it's hard to do because you've got to. It's not hard to do. It's just a lot of thinking. You've got to think of which way you're looking and where the cardinal directions are, and then you've got to think: am I doing it for flat Earth or am I doing it for globe? You know what I mean? There's lots of these things to consider, isn't there? It's just a pain in the butt. Oh, there we go. PJ, it's Martin. There we go. 2 secs, dude. Let me just get so.
I was muted. Did you hear me?
Oh, you've already got one, dude. You've already got one. I didn't know. You've already got I didn't realize that was you, Steelman 1. That's you, dude. You've already got you are already a moderator. You've already got a shield. I can see it. Bless, man. Good to see you. Now I know that's you.
If you heard me tapping, I'm really sorry. I thought I was muted.
Sorry. What? Babe?
I thought I was muted and I was tapping.
Oh, I didn't hear it. You hear Roger tapping because he I think he hammers his keyboard and his mic.
No, I was tapping my nails.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Yeah. No, you've already. I think I gave you that last night. Yeah, already shielded, dude. Already shielded. I didn't know it was you, Martin.
Technically, they're looking past the South Pole and looking north. I was rushed at that one too fast, and I made a mistake, and these things happen. But they've made a mistake now. So the point being is that their globe is claimed within that footage to be going around this way, giving the impression that the sun is apparently doing this, and as you can see, going against the direction of that blue arrow. There's the blue.
Isn't that the truth, though, Bazza? How is it that a ragtag crew of YouTubers and half-ass non-preacher accomplished what real scientists couldn't do in 100 years exactly, bro? Exactly. A ragtag. I like it. The head of the ragtag is...
The berry.
2.
Arrow going in this way, and the sun is claimed to be going against that because it's not actually moving. It's just
Joyce B, good to see you. Good to see you.
Hi,
an
Joyce.
apparent.
Oh, Vicky says hi. Say again. Come on, babe.
Hi, Joyce.
There you go.
Movement. This is the claim, which means that the mount can't go at 15 degrees the other way, and the tripod stays stationary underneath it. That can't happen. It doesn't work that way, right? What would happen is you'd have to see, right? What would happen is the mount.
Yeah, Rumble is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. It's a pain in the ass making people moderators because I've got to type the names in rather than just click. You know what I mean? But it's not as big a platform as YouTube, but it's pretty cool. By looks of it, doesn't look like we get any trolls. I mean, I know I've got Brenda Debate as a follower in Rumble, but I haven't been trolled by it yet. But I've been told you don't get much trouble with trolls here. But we'll see. We'll see what happens in the future.
It's going to make it the screen bigger again. Press play again. You'll see it now in a second. It's following that, and he'll switch to the next clip. It's following along. The mount is claimed to be on an Earth that's going 15 degrees an hour the other way. And now this starts moving the other way. So technically, it can never suddenly be looking in a different direction to the mountains. As in right, watch it. The whole Earth is claimed to be rotating, and that's why we apparently see the sun moving in the sky. Obviously, I don't go for any of that nonsense, but the point is that that's the claim. But when this starts happening at 15 degrees per hour, and it's come around at the same rate as the shadow, right, that can happen. Right, that should be just purely stationary. Right,
Yeah.
Right, it shouldn't be going in the other direction. It should be just purely stationary because it.
Well, exactly. It shouldn't be going another day. It should be. He's right. I mean, from my understanding of it, I see him as being right. Definitely. I haven't got total understanding of these things, obviously, but it makes logical sense to me what he's saying.
Can't go at 15 degrees per hour, right? While the ground underneath it is rotating at the same exact rate, and it rotating faster. It can't do that. It's moving at the same exact rate as the shadow. And I'll go back to that shadow again, right? Right, it'll come up in a second, yeah. Right, watch the shadow and the mount and the camera. Right, it's solar mount, remember. So it's a solar mount, right? So they're tracking the sun, which means it's even if it was sidereal, it wouldn't matter because it's still totally wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Right, but the point is that it's moving at this rate, the other direction, too fast. Right, it can't be doing that. Right.
It shouldn't be running the other direction at all, should it?
Babe.
Yeah.
Sandra, why are you taking dog wormers?
What? I just took 5 dog warmers. Why?
Have you got worms?
Have you got worms, dude?
What?
That's from digging in the mud if you have.
He's got to be saying it for a joke.
Hey, Sandra. Hi, Joyce.
But good to see you, Sandra, bro. Good to see you. Lol, for the
Hey, look, PJ
ivermectin.
Cushing's in the chat.
It's good for you. Are you mad? Oh, I see. I wouldn't touch him. Are you mental?
Really?
I didn't know that. I didn't know
I've
that.
Are we
got dog
talking about
wormers.
the kind you give to the cat or what?
No, for dogs.
Yeah, they are dewormers, Derek, but we call them worming tablets. It's not to give you worms. It's actually dewormers, but they get called worming tablets over here. Worming.
He's talking about
Yeah.
ivermectin, not necessarily dog dewormer, I think.
Yeah, but does it worm you, Joyce? Or is it just good for you? I don't know.
And what is it? What does ivermectin do? I mean, I know a lot about drugs and that.
It's a cure for dysentery or something like that. It supposedly gets rid of some kind of a problem that you get when you go to overseas and drink water or something like that.
Okay.
Or maybe it helps you protect against that mosquito virus that you get over there or something.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll explain it here in a second. Give Sandra a minute.
I mean, we do call some things weird things. I mean, worming tablets. It is a weird way of saying it because it does sound like you're giving them worms tablets to give them worms, I suppose. But no, I think it's just the act that it does. It deworms them, so it's worming. Don't know why. It's weird. We call some things weird things. Weird names, just say.
No, we're not a medical channel. This is not medical advice.
No, of course not. We're talking about bloody.
I don't know about
worming tablets, and it's definitely not medical advice.
We were just checking to see why somebody would do that. Why would they take
Yeah.
it? We're not giving you advice on that.
No advice whatsoever. It's just asking a question as to why someone would. You know?
Consult your local pharmacist, physician, as Buzzer says.
Absolutely. Anyway, let's carry on.
Even if the Earth is claimed, as the globe Earth is claimed to be rotating at a sidereal rate, the difference is so small you cannot see that.
Oh, it's an anti-parasite, right? Got you.
Right, the difference would be so small, right? Such a tiny difference because it's only 4 minutes. Is it or just under 3 minutes 56 seconds and 4.1 56 something.
Thanks for that, Bazza, by the way. I totally forgot. That was a good. Thanks for saying that. Totally forgot to say that.
This is why Buzzer is important.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's why it's good to have people that know what they're doing. because I know what I'm not meant to talk about. Then sometimes somebody says something and it goes into the conversation, you completely forget. Not that was anything like that. Anyway, it was more of an inquiry as to why. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I didn't know.
Yeah.
But 3 hours, 56 minutes, and 4.1 seconds or something is the sidereal rate. So there's only less than 4 minutes of difference between sidereal rate and solar rate. So no point in telling me, it's sidereal rate. No, right. The sidereal and solar.
I'm not going to read it out, Martin, on the Rumble side, but it's a possibility. It might be. It might be.
If you do have a parasite, please go and speak to your doctor.
Aye, definitely. But what Martin says, I'm not reading it out because it might be classed as that. But yeah, it might do that. It's a possibility.
Are you really right?
Almost exactly the same.
Goodness, say again.
Sorry. I said, are you really, Ryan?
I'm
wearing he's wearing his Wookiee costume.
Why would
I saw a woman in labour with one of their masks on, and it was hilarious.
When I see a Wookiee mask, it just reminds me of Step Brothers now.
It's the noise. She was literally giving birth, sounding like a Wookiee. It was brilliant.
Hey, look.
You look more like a Jedi.
Here I am.
Yeah, there you go. There's a Jedi. He's a Jedi now. Look.
You look like a Jedi.
It's actually a Jedi costume.
You're not showing it though. How can you only?
That's a Wookiee. No, I'm joking. It's a Wookiee. It does look like a Wookiee. You can see the ammo belt.
Yep.
Did you see what Sandro said?
Put anything in the pouch though. What the hell's that for? I mean, what is it there for? You can't put anything in
Woke or cookie.
No, he said, I'll have a pet worm for sale tomorrow.
Pet worm.
No doubt.
I don't want to see it.
What? Don't be gassing about. He said, Kat's just agreed to debate gas pressure, and I suggested you game. Absolutely not right now, not right this second, because we've got something on. But who's the?
If it has gas pressure, it has a container, so that's the end of the argument.
That's it. Who does he want? He probably more likely wants to debate Flatzoid and stuff like that. I mean, is he on about Discord and all that? Because I'm not doing it tonight. Definitely not doing any bloody debating tonight. I'm no debater anyway. I'm more of a moderate and debater.
I was going to say, which show are you talking about now?
I don't know. I just Sandro. Lumpy just said something about cats. Just agreed to debate gas pressure, and I suggested.
Oh, okay. I see. So he's looking for somebody to debate him. I get you.
Gas pressure. And I suggested you game. It's in his comments. Oh, okay. I'll go and have a look at his comments after this and see what it says and stuff. All right, bro. Nice one for that, Lumpy. Bless you, man. He did ask to debate me once before when I stuck up. When he was meant to debate Nathan about 3 years ago. He was meant to debate Nathan, and something went on between them where they didn't debate. And Katz was trying to say Nathan was pussying out to do with emails and all that. And I stuck up for Nathan. I can't remember the story. I stuck up for Nathan. So he tried to get me to debate him instead. Knowing, this is when I was in Ireland, knowing that I'm not a debater. I mean, knowing that I have never debated and stuff. He wanted to debate me instead. He says, you take his place. I mean, he might have said it flippantly or jokingly, but I dare say if I said yes, he would have. Because, at the time, he would never have even heard of me. I mean, he doesn't know me well, but he would have heard of me through Flats and that. But he hadn't even heard of me. He probably might have heard of me through sort of being on Ranties, maybe just in the chat, but because he became friends with Ranty at that point, didn't he? But I don't know. He's a bit of a moody one. He can be all right, but then he can be. I've seen him when he debates. If you're not saying what he thinks you'll be saying at that point, he goes really moody and stuff, doesn't he? Go on, babe.
Fozzie said, I'm not really a fan of debates, to be honest. Flat v Globe, it does me head in. Do you know what?
It does my head in as well. I enjoy a debate now and again. There is no debate. It doesn't solve nothing, but it's not to get the opposition to agree to what you're saying to try and change their mind. It's about getting the truth out to the people who's watching the debates. They can make up their mind if the globe sounds real, if the flat earth sounds real, that person's credible, if that person's credible. It's more for that rather than trying to get the opposition to change their mind. Go on, Ben.
I'm not a fan of debates. I can't. Like, I've got really bad anxiety, and even like when we're just normal and we get loads of trolls and that, my anxiety is in overdrive. That's why I'm quick when I ban them, because it's my anxiety. But with debates, I can't deal with it. It's too much. Like when it gets argumentative and that, no, I'd rather just not watch them.
And that's YouTube. That's YouTube debates, though, babe. But when you had your original kind of like go to university debates, no debate on a university campus or whatever, it was more friendly there when you've got an actual audience. Yes, you might have got a couple of hecklers or whatever, but you haven't got your troll situation. You know what I mean? I mean, there's more chance of being physically hurt, I suppose, but there's no troll situation when it comes to actual debating rather than online debating.
No, and that's the thing. Like, I don't like it. I don't like the nasty comments.
No, I don't like that part of it. I do like the debates. I don't like the flat earth debate all the time because there is no debate. I used to like the creation thing with them. I used to like Kent Hovind when he used to debate creation. Obviously, he doesn't do flat earth and that. So so I'm a bit wary from that point of view. But when it came to creation, back when I was a glober myself as well, or just a normie, but believed it was a globe, he was my hero when it came to creation debates. Without a doubt, he was good at that. I mean, he's good at debating evolution against evolution and creation and debating for creation and that. But when it comes to the flat earth thing, he's dead against it, you know. Anyway, let's carry on. But I'll have a look at the comment, Lumpy. I'll definitely have a look at it.
You need months to show a difference. That's why the astrological houses move through the sky in relation to the sun. You need months to show the difference, right? That's what you need. You can't show a difference like this. That won't happen, right? When this starts going the opposite way, this should appear just stationary because it's claimed that the globe Earth is rotating at a sidereal rate. So whatever is going on with a 24-hour sun, I don't know anything about that. But one thing is for certain, the claimed rotation of the Earth, and especially of a globe Earth, is debunked by this mount. If you understand the argument, it's debunked because there's no way around it. I'll just go through it one more time very quickly with GeoGebra. The sun, right? The sun is claimed to appear to go this way because we're claimed to be rotating that way while the sun is stationary. So what should happen is if the sun appears to go that way, right? And this is the Mount... Sorry, I need a different one. 1 second, I just get a different vector. Like that'll do. Right. This will do, right? I'll make it a little bit bigger so you can see it. About 9, and I'll make it like this so you can see it, right? So if, right, this is tracking the sun, right, and we're claimed to be rotating in this direction, right, in the direction of the arrow. If this stops tracking the sun, right, then if someone's standing there or whatever, if you're looking at it on camera, the sun will still appear to be...
Oh, Sandro, I have to show you this for some reason. It's Vicky's black and white photo from our door cam of snow. I think that's why I'm showing you. I don't know. Let's have a look. Window. There you go.
No, he asked me if it's been snowing here.
There you go. That's what it's like in that, where Vicky's at. Where Vicky's at. And I can see across the road neighbour friend is...
Not my friend.
Well, she's your ex-friend. She's got a lights blaring on. She usually has everything shut down, doesn't she?
I know.
But yeah, there's the snow there. It's a colour camera, but at night time it's black and white.
In the day, it's coloured.
Yeah, that's what I said. At night time it's black and white. In the daytime, as she said, it's a colour camera, but at night time it shows black and white. Yeah, so there you go. There you go. I looked outside, and this is only 20 miles away from me, and I'm all wet outside. It's not snowy at all. I'd rather have the snow.
Joyce, that amount of snow is enough to send England into a standstill because we are useless with it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Going this way because the globe Earth is rotating this way, but this would just sit stationary, right? It can't go the other direction and go this way.
Or did you have snow as well, Sandra? Maybe I did have snow here. I just didn't notice. Maybe it was just slushy and it melted. I don't know.
It can't do that, right?
It does say on my weather thing down here. It says 1 degree light. It says rain and snow, so probably it was sleet. It was probably sleet. What's the weather thing on here? I'd say that.
It just says snow in here. Severe weather warning.
Yeah, well, it says ongoing snow, ice, Coventry, England. There you go. Look.
Feels like -6 here.
Yeah, that's what my weather thing is saying for Coventry. 1 degree. Sleet will come down. The low ice will be 0 degrees. Feels like -7 though. That's 7 degrees difference, man. That's crazy. And this is from Astley, the Astley weather station, a meteorologist or whatever you want to call them. Wow. Anyway, not that you need to know that.
Because the whole point of it is if it's moving at 15 degrees per hour this way, then it's only moving at the exact same rate as the rotation of the claimed globe. So that means that both the globe and the mount are moving at the same rate, so it would sit stationary. So it would still be looking straight out over. Just go back a second, one more time, right? So, right, it's going to press play again. So you'll see it now when it stops following the sun. 1 second now. Right, just before there. It should sit, if it's turning 50.
That's true. Can't see it now. Fuzzy said on there. Is it Fuzzy? No, Farmgirl. Hold on. Farmgirl said, as in, I think that's Shannon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where is it? Oh, hold on.
You mean where Fozzie said not misleading from God? You know.
No, the amount of sheep. Fuzzy said about the amount of sheep that follow him. So it's Shannon. It said it. I'm looking for what Shannon said.
Shannon said 100% Fozzie. That guy is so abusive and arrogant when he is clearly not that intelligent.
Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. What the hell was I was looking for? Hold on.
Well, you don't have to be intelligent.
Oh yeah, no, it was Farmgirl that said it. Hold on.
I mean,
you know what I just said?
I like to put it up. I like to put it up.
Babe, you know what I just said about that snow is enough to put this country in a standstill.
Yeah.
I just looked on Facebook and apparently Bristol Airport's closed because of it. It's ridiculous.
Really?
All flights been cancelled. Yeah. Oh, it's stupid.
Wow. Anyway, I can't find it on the stream outside, but Farmgirl said, hey, Chan said, yeah, I agree. Flat earthers ask questions on how the globe doesn't work, and globers call him a retard for asking questions. Yeah, you're a retard if you ask a question. You know, it's ridiculous.
15 degrees per hour this way, and the whole Earth is claimed to be rotating at 15 degrees per hour this way, then both the mount and the Earth, now even at that, it shouldn't be going at 15 degrees per hour the other way. Well, if it's tracking this, I won't go into that. That's complicating things. The point being is that it must stay stationary in relation to these mountains, to everything, to the tripod, to everything, because it is actually moving along with the same rate as the globe Earth. So it should appear stationary. It shouldn't be going the other direction, right?
Hey, Andrew Mark, good to see you. You must be new. I don't know if I know you at all. I'm not sure if I've seen your name before, even in Flatzoid. I'm not sure. But good to see you, Andrew Mark. Good to see you.
While the tripod and Earth and everything is stationary underneath it.
And it's flat.
And what's flat?
No, in chat.
Oh, it's flat here.
Person.
Oh, it's flat. Good to see you, bro. And Mojo, good to see you too. Roger, good to see you, bro. We're doing 2001, yeah. We're doing it in literally 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I'm just going to finish this, which is a couple of minutes, nip to the toilet, then we've got to finish off on YouTube and carry on Rumble. We'll just stop the YouTube side and carry on Rumble. It's on Rumble now, so we just cut off the YouTube feed, sort of thing. It's in a couple of minutes. So your suggestion's been played tonight. Hey, Greg B, good to see you. Good to see you.
It should in reality, but within that claim, it shouldn't. So you can see the shadow coming around. Sorry, Dave. Back to Dave again. You can see the shadow coming around now in a second. The shadow is moving, and you can see that the tripod or that the mount and the shadow are moving at the same rate. This is the last time I'll go through it like that. Right, now you can see they're just moving in opposite directions, but the rate is equal. Right, now it's gonna so I don't see any way out of that for the bonus. And as I said, I've been speaking about this.
I just can't see how that can happen in something it's being tracked. I just can't see how it can happen at all. But I mean, like I say, I don't know the equipment well at all, but my understanding would say that I can't see how summit tracking would drift at all in any way, in any direction.
Quantum eraser, and he knows I've been hungry.
I could understand if you have to put in a timer to track it, like the timing of something, and you put in that timer of the camera to track it at that degree. But that, to me, that's not tracking. That's different. Tracking is like when it comes to devices, it's automatically tracking the thing it's focused on. Is an automatic thing, There's a firmament, exactly, Mark. Absolutely.
I've been looking into this, and I was about to come and debunk this whole thing via solar mounts in the close future. But this debunks it. I don't need to do that because simply as it's literally showing right there what's happening. That is that the Earth is stationary. That's what's happening. And it's the mount that's moving and the sun that's moving. It proves the sun is moving. It proves the mount is turning, not the Earth. It proves outright that the Earth is stationary. Because you can't have a 15 degree per hour rotation from left to right and the Earth underneath it going left to right at 15 degrees per hour and the mount be moving at a different rate. You can't have that. And it is moving at the same rate as the sun because it's shown with the shadow. Because that's how it's designed to do. If it's a solar mount especially, it's designed to follow a solar rate. Solar, sidereal, it doesn't matter. You won't see any major difference whatsoever over the course of a day. You would need weeks, maybe a month, to see any difference. So I don't know what's going on with the 24.
That's my Rumble link, guys. If you want to, anybody wants to follow after what is watching this later, and this is the Rumble link for the stream, the movie. We'll continue to watch over there. When we do it in a few minutes after I go to the toilet and stuff. That's the link for the movie. I'll put it in again before we finish this side, before we finish the YouTube side. Sorry, Ryan, go on.
I was just reminding everybody to hit the like button, please, and share the video.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
Okay. That's one thing I never think of for myself is the likes. I just say people
it's genuine because most people don't.
I know. I never ask about likes. I ask people to sub or follow, whatever, but I never ask about likes. I forget. I see.
Don't do it in here.
Sorry?
I don't do it in here.
What do you mean, do it?
Hit the likes.
She doesn't ask.
Oh, I know you don't. I know you don't.
I'm on strike, though. That's why.
You're on strike.
When I'm here, apart from banning people, I am doing nothing.
It's favoritism. She prefers Flatzoid's channel to me.
Not at all. Do you know what it is? Because I don't do it on anybody else's.
I'm joking. Anyway.
Minnie's in the snow, so.
Oh, no doubt. Let's finish this. It's only got a few seconds.
What is it?
I made no claims about the.
Sorry, Ryan. Carry on.
Leave Sandra alone about his damn eye, Dan.
What the sun is, how it does what it does, what it's made of, none of that, right? But the Earth is definitely stationary. Thanks for watching.
Agreed, Brian's logic. Good video, Brian. Good, Brian. I mean, I agree with him. From what I understand of it, obviously he's completely right. I mean, I don't know if I'm right about it. I don't know, because I don't know. My understanding of these devices, this technology is not vast, but Brian knows what he's talking about. And from my thinking of it and how it should work, then it shouldn't do that. It shouldn't do what it was doing. So,
can I just say, right?
carry on talking. I've got to go make a coffee. Just carry on talking and
Newman said about
talking between yourselves. Anyway,
do you know the other day somebody asked Flats to make him a mod, and he did, and then the person was like saying about Sandro's eye, and I'm like, it's his eye. Who cares? Like, and I was like. And I put in chat, Sandro, was everything all right? And he's like, yeah, why are you asking? And I'm like, in that comment. Like, and especially when it's somebody you don't really know, like taking the mic. And well, he went, I don't know if he was taking the mic or being serious the other day, but like, we all know Sandro as Sandro's always had that picture that I know of. Look, right, when we voted in Element about my name change, when I changed from my full name to this, and I had somebody going saying you've got a hive mind and that, and I didn't even pick the name. And I'm like, whatever, like, just causing an issue for no blooming reason. Do you know what I mean, Ryan?
I do.
Next it'll be your name because you're a cookie monster. Next somebody will be bitching about that. Or
yeah, no, I realize that. I guess I've been lucky. No one's really attacked me directly. But, I'm just trying to stay as neutral as I can because I'm trying not to lose a bunch of friends that I don't need to lose over some stupid shit that doesn't matter. You know what I'm sorry if I'm cussing a lot, but I'm frustrated. I really am. I'm frustrated that so many people are taking this seriously, like as if it's really something that we need to worry about. It's not. It's meaningless, but we're all still arguing about it, talking about it, fighting about it, separating each other by it. It just doesn't make sense. It seems to me like a big psychological operation. And that's what I'm
thinking. And all the infighting and stuff, like, it's just, I don't know. Look, I'll ban somebody
because we don't agree. I'm only your enemy if you attack me, or if you're after me and trying to make an enemy out of me. I don't want to be anybody's enemy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why go there,
Who are you?
I am a walrus.
Not you. I'm just here for the lols. Well, then you can get stuff, mate.
Oh, he's here for the laughs. That's cool. Yeah.
No, he's not, though. He's obviously an anti-flat earther or something, and he's come here to take the mick.
Okay.
And if that is the case, he will be gone. I think I've seen him before.
Sandra says, I am more powerful than any satanic Mason. I'm not sure that Mason is satanic, but I do see all the symbolism, and it does seem very sketchy.
Do you know what I've realised? I think I doubt everybody. Like, someone's just come in and he just put, I'm here for the lols, and I'm like, are you an anti-flat earther? Because that's how it gets me. Like, and I think, is everybody against us? Because I spend so much time in comments with people that are just, well, not everybody, but some people that are just horrible. Like, and it makes you think everybody is against you.
Good to see you. He says, I'm a pilot. I just enjoy the entertainment of this subject. Finished off on this side now anyway. We're finished off on the YouTube side, and we're going to cut off here and go over to Rumble. But well, I'm on YouTube every day. You're welcome to join me. This is just a movie night. I'm filling in for Flats because Flats didn't go on tonight. So this is why I'm doing the movie night and an extra one sort of thing. And like I said to everybody else, I'll do the movie night on Tuesday when I fill in for Flats on Tuesdays. The rest of my days I'll be on 2 p.m. GMT sort of thing rather than 8 p.m. GMT. sort of thing. But on a Tuesday, it'll be movie night when I fill in for Flats. So we'll go end off on this side. Let me just give you a link again for the Rumble side if you want, because we've just got a continuing Rumble. There's already 15 people there, so it's been on Rumble all night anyway. For people who didn't know, there's the Rumble link if you just want to go carry on in Rumble. But at the minute, got to finish off this side. Thanks for the YouTube people. Hold on. Thanks for the YouTube side that came to watch. If you're continuing, bless yous. If you're not continuing, still bless yous. Go on, babe.
Moomin's having a lamb at the Indian restaurant. I like a lamb balti.
Oh, is Moomin there as well? Oh, Moomin. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you.
It is, I love lamb from the balti. It is good.
And Canada Spaceman. Whatever will be, will be.
Canadian Spaceman.
Well, that's not the way I live life, because that's not the way God would want me to live it. Whatever will be, will be. That's just being hold on. That's just being lackadaisical and just saying, yeah, I'll just let that happen. Just let this happen. Just whatever is. I don't believe that's what God wants us to be like. Go on, babe.
Last night, that Canadian spaceman, he said, because people were moaning about me when you timed somebody out and I got the blame for it, and it weren't even me. And he said, don't even warn them. He said, it's the new year, don't even warn them, just ban them. And I was like,
who said that?
That Canadian spaceman.
Oh yeah, I agree with him. I don't want him. But about on Flats? As he said it.
Yeah, and I was
totally agree with him. Totally agree.
It made me feel a bit better because I was like, oh, am I too harsh? And sometimes I can be, but no.
But yes, but sometimes we all can be. And we do. We're people. We go by feelings sometimes. Ban hammer them, he said. Too right. You have the power.
Do you know Baz has never had lamb?
Really?
Like, what? Do you not eat lamb over there? The movement does.
Yeah, if you turn up again next time, guys, Andrew Mark in Canada Spaceman. Have you been here before, Canada Spaceman?
I don't.
I don't think you have.
Flatzoid a lot.
I know he's on Flatzoid. Definitely. I'm not sure if I've seen. I'm sure I've seen the name Andrew Mark, but I'm not sure where. I can't remember if it was on Flatzoid. I don't think I've seen it here. I'm not sure. But if you come next time, I'll give you spanners. I give most people wrenches when they come the second time. Definitely. But in the minute we're heading over, heading over to Rumble. We're on Rumble anyway. We're just cutting this side so we can watch the movie 2001: A Space Odyssey over on Rumble. So we've got to cut that now. Thanks again to everybody that's been on the YouTube side, and I'm not thanking the panel yet because they're still here. Cheers, guys. See you in Rumble. Here's the Rumble link again. If you're coming over, there's people already over there. So
YouTube.
Bless you guys. Let me just get my
Bye YouTube.
Thingy.
Long time no see. Everybody over on Rumble.
Laters, guys. Here the sunset's free, babe. It's free.
Indeed.
Ta-da.